Well, good morning, my 365-day, 30-day challenge friends. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. You, of course, know me as Pajama Grandma, or you can call me Pajama Grandma, or you can call me Sharon. You can actually call me whatever you want. I will probably answer. Today, I'm going to share something that you probably know at some level, but most of us ignore. And that is that we get what we expect 100% of the time. Not 90% of the time, not 50% of the time, not I never get what I want. Well, we might not get what we say or think we want consciously, but we always get exactly what our expectations are for ourselves. We always get in life exactly the result we deserve. I can hear you screaming and saying, that's not true. What about all the people that have problems or issues in their life? What about car accidents? What about cancer? What about child molesters? You always get exactly what you expect for your life. Not what you expect for other people's lives, not what you expect for any other human being or animals or anything else for that matter. Your life. You can only ever control and impact your life. Can't do your kids' life. You can provide things for them and teach them things, but you cannot live their life for them. You cannot live your life for any other person, just you. Can't live your life. You can't make decisions for anybody else, just you. Now, I'm not going to get into the argument of I'm a parent. I've got kids too. And of course, when they were little, I had to guide them and teach them and help them grow to be decent, awesome human beings, because they are awesome human beings, because that's what I expected. I expected them to grow up and be fantastic, amazing human beings. Now, do they always behave in fantastic ways? Well, of course not. Have you always behaved in fantastic ways? Probably not. I know I sure haven't. Growing up, that's how we learn. That's part of our experience. And that, again, is the exact result or the exact situation and experience that I needed to have at the time to learn a lesson, to grow, to become who I am right now. You know, I get it when people say, well, I don't get what I expect. I would not do that on purpose. Yep, we wouldn't do it on purpose. But part of the biggest lesson we need to learn in life is that if we're not being intentional, if we're not setting our own expectations, if we're not planning our own life, the universe will plan it for us and we will just live by default. And if we're living by default, that is a wake-up call. That is the result of our expectation, which is no expectation of ourselves, no expectation of us managing and controlling our own life and our own destiny. And if we're living by default, we'll get the results of living by default. That is still a decision that we made. A decision to not to make a decision, a lack of choice is a decision. It's a decision to give up our personal power and our personal responsibility and just go with the flow. It's awesome to go with the flow sometimes. Hey guys, leave the cat alone. Cat, dogs, they love each other, but they also love to play. And I think the cat just got in the dog food bag, and that is totally unacceptable to the dogs. Sorry about that, Ruckus. I didn't expect that. Oh, maybe I did, because I knew the cat was over there, and if I was going to start a video, I should have intervened. But I didn't, because that's the cool thing about live video. You never know what you're going to get. That's what I expect. I expect it to always be a surprise, and the surprises are what make doing live video challenging and fun. So back to the topic. I know it's a tough topic. And there's a lot of times I will admit that I don't want to be 100% responsible for the results I'm getting, but I always am. I might ignore them for a while. I might pretend they're not happening, but at some point, the results will slap me in the face and show me that I need to make a change. And that's what they're there for too. So I love people to weigh in and say what they think about this, that we always get what we expect 100% of the time. I say that I'm divorced because I always believed and I always said you get what you expect. And if I wanted to have an argument with my husband or I didn't want to do something, all I would have to do is find a way to add, well, if that's what you expect or you get what you expect to the conversation, bingo, game over. I knew it was going to get a rise and I knew it would be an argument and I would get out of doing whatever it is I had to supposedly do. Now, that's kind of a a roundabout way of manipulating and getting the result I want, but I always got the result I wanted because I knew that that would work. So weigh in on, what do you think of we get what we expect 100% of the time? I would love to know what you think about that because I love a good conversation about it. That's it. Have a fantastic day. And of course, I'll see you tomorrow because it'll be day 111 of our challenge, and I'm not going to miss a day. Bye. See you tomorrow.